Anambra grouper Okupe, loud Ipob, says by cancelling sit at home, prove it's not a terrorist group. This is the news details. Dr. Doyin Okupe, former special assistant on public affairs to former President Goodluck Jonathan, on Saturday, said the cancellation of the 1-week sit-at-home order declared by the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, ahead of the Anambra State governorship election, had so far proven the secessionist group was not a terrorist group. Okupe, who lauded the group in a statement he personally signed, said the decision of Ipob to cancel the 1-week sit-at-home was indicative of the fact that it believed in the principle of justice, equity, and self-determination for its people. 2 weeks ago, it was reported that the outlawed group declared a week-long sit-at-home order in the southeast in protest for the release of its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is under custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. Reacting to the U-turn made by the Ipob members, Okupe said it was heartwarming to learn that the Ipob had cancelled the sit-at-home order, which would have put a lot of uncertainties on the Anambra State governorship elections. This decision of Ipob is a very reasonable one, coming from an organization whose major concern is justice, equity, and self-determination for its people. By this singular act of compassionate and progressive civility in furtherance of our democracy, indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, to my mind, has proven unequivocally that it is not a terrorist group. Rather, it is one that can be called to a round table to reason with. It was in my own realization of this fact that I made a call a few days ago that in the interest of peace in the Southeast region, it is now time for the federal government to open a window of opportunity for peaceful negotiation with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Ipob. I wish to appeal to all peace-loving Nigerians to add their voices to persuade our governments to show magnanimity and make this all-important move. Now, peace talks and sincere negotiations can resolve in weeks which violence, war, and its attendant bloodshed may not achieve in several years. May God help and guide our leaders to lead us aright. In Jesus' name. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Dr. Okupe has said that for the Ipob to cancel the week-long sit-at-home order in the southeast means they are not a terrorist organization. If they are a terrorist group, then they would not have cancelled the 1-week sit-at-home order that they have given. The 1-week sit-at-home order was in protest for the release of its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is under custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. The Ipob, their major concern is justice, equity, and self-determination for its people. They are not concerned about the Anambra election, but if they had not cancelled the order, the election would not have been held, and that means they don't have the interest of the people at heart. Few days ago, Dr. Okupe had made a call in the interest of peace in the southeast region that it is now time for the federal government to open a window of opportunity for peaceful negotiation with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Meet with Ipob, negotiate peace, Okupe tells federal government. Okupe, in a statement, urged governments to come to the realization that Ipob had become an established army of resistance for the self-determination group in the southeast, and also accept that the Biafra ideology had come to stay. He said the Anambra state elections was no doubt a security nightmare and a major cause for concern for many Nigerians. He said, though it was self-evident that the major stakeholders of the Ipob movement were predominantly youth, adults also shared the concerns of those fighting youth, even though may prefer a different approach to achieving the same goal. Okupe urged the federal government to invite the leadership of Ipob to a peace meeting to hear them out. On the Anambra election, the police had deployed 34,000 officers, and we do not know the number of the military and civil defense institution. To the average citizens in Anambra, this militarization and over-policing, though inevitable, can nevertheless be comforting. Okupe, the former aide to the ex-president Goodluck Jonathan, is so happy and applaud the Ipob for cancelling the 1-week sit-at-home order in the southeast to prove that they are not a terrorist group. We have come to the end of the news. Please feel free to share your view on this. Till I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.